Scorpio, how you doing, guys? So I'm just going to roll a quick cigarette while I also catch you up on why I've been. So now I have passed. Yay! I've passed all of my examinations to being a professional ACA. So ambulance care assistant. So I now work for the National Health Service of Britain, all over the country, helping out people and patients and ill patients and end of life and cancer patients and all that in ambulances every single day, 10-hour shifts. I had to do a whole day of theory, driving theory again, and then I had to do a 3-hour driving test to drive an ambulance across the country. And I passed everything. So I start Monday. So that is going to be 3 days off and 4 days on. 4 days of 10-hour shifts and then 3 days off. So I will be able to navigate what days I do readings for people on those days that I have off, because I'll have 3 of them off now. So that'll be quite eventful. So the channel will still keep going on. If any of you are interested, I don't know if you are, in gaming, British people taking the piss out of one another, because me and my best mate Mike and a few other the lads, we play on PlayStation and Xbox, and we have a right laugh. So we're on about recording it and doing a channel that is gaming. I will let you know if you are interested in that, because it will be starring me and a few of my British mates that are from London. So that's coming up, hopefully. But let's see. I don't know. I think tarot as a profession is dying out a little bit. A lot of people that I see on tarot, I don't mingle with that sort of stuff so much. The way they read it and stuff. So let's see. Scorpio. Let's see what we've got coming up this week for Scorpio. Scorpio. 2 cards, Scorpio, dying to come out. They're stuck with one another. My mother, stuck with my mother. It could be a lover, maybe a Gemini. Break up. Moving on from the past. Okay. Moving on from a possible third party. Moving on from family that may have hurt me. Just trying to move on with my life, get over the ex, and continue on my path forward. Here. Let's see. Scorpio. Yeah, it's done. It's ended. There is no more. It was very toxic. Could be with a Capricorn or a Gemini. Don't forget you can also watch this as Life Path 4. But for the most of it, this is just moving on from things that are toxic. I can't take all the toxicity anymore. You drinking or doing drugs or alcohol, just can't seem to cope with it all. Possible third party where someone's left someone and the person that they're going towards is a Capricorn. That's the only one remaining. Okay. Now, I just done a Capricorn reading on YouTube, and there was a lot of chaos with 7 of Swords maybe coming into someone's life. One of the people was a Pisces, 3. One of them was Capricorn. Let's see. Scorpio. Talking to someone new. Possibly here. Looking to meet a new person after a toxic ending. This is also where 2 people from the past are more than likely still thinking about one another. Thinking, are you going to message me? When are you going to message me? You should be apologizing to me and messaging me first if you want to do something. This is also 2 exes trying to be friends that possibly don't want to part ways completely, but someone also could be a Cancerian or a driver that uses an app called Waze. We do use that in Britain. I don't know if you guys do. So a navigational app called Waze. But yeah, parting ways, don't really want to completely end the friendship, and are just trying to be friends. It's like, well, as long as there's no rules to this, then I can kind of vibe on that. But the moment you start to control me to say, okay, now there's a label of relationship, that means that you're going to start to try and control what I can and can't do or who I am. Don't want any of that shit. I can be your friend and we can hang out, maybe a hangman, a Pisces, and we can hang out. But as far as getting back into a relationship where there are rules, no, because that means I have to follow them. And that means that you want me to change who I am and I can't. And if I can't and people don't and you don't and you can't, then there's no way that this can work other than friendship, and that's it. Okay, unless you want to try again for change, but you'll soon realise that people don't, right? So the moment some people in relationships really base their time and their energy off trying to change one another, it fails and fails and fails and will continue to fail until you get it. Right? So this means two aspects. X is more than likely trying to be friends. Talk casually, right? Well, then Kaz or Caroline. But it can also mean searching for someone new. They're in something very toxic. I'm talking to you about your toxic relationship. I happen to really like you. I don't think that you should more than likely be with that toxic person. And I'm here for you as a friend, but I also like you as a possible connection when you're over your ex. Or if you leave your ex, right? Eyeing someone up. So let's see the conclusion for this week. What is the Three of Swords? Why does Scorpio have the Three of Swords? Something going on at work, maybe with a Leo here. But this is offering to talk to somebody. It might be where I've met someone where I financially earn my money. Ace of Pentacles, right? This is where I earn my money. This is where I'm talking to the person. So I'm trying to be a very stable individual for them. I find them very sexy, very charismatic. I can't believe that they're going through this and are more than likely about to be single. Or are they about to keep going through the same shit with their partner and they stop looking at me as a new individual and they decide to try and work on it with this same person? What is the Six of Swords? Three of Cups. And again, the same. It's either someone new that you feel real good around, that you're like, wow, I've met someone new. There's potential there of this person makes me feel very good. When I'm around them, they're very happy, they're very jolly. They could be a Gemini, maybe Pisces, Gemini. Six of Swords is an air sign, six is Gemini. Okay, so they could have that in their chart somewhere, or the name's Charlotte. But they make me feel very good. They're always a good laugh. They make me feel very good, very wanted, whilst I'm going through this possible ending or believing or knowing that there's a third party maybe here and people are splitting ways, going their separate ways, and they're meeting new people. Or there's a chance to reconcile with an ex, and you more than likely do that to remain casual and your friends and then see where it goes. It's up to you. Well, it's up to both of you. Because it's either reconciliation or it's I've met someone new and I'm really thinking about new people and I've kind of got someone in mind as a potential new person. I'm thinking about them a lot and I'd rather see where that goes. Ten of Swords for Scorpio. Wow. So there's communication which way one or the other can be a potential new person or, again, a metaphysical old one. It depends on what happens through your week, who communicates with who, right? If you want to stop exes being in your readings, then you need to block out exes and stop speaking to them for them to have a chance of being in this reading. You're like, fuck, I wish it was someone new, but it wasn't. It was my ex. and that's who reached out, and that's who talked to me, and that's who this person ended up being. But I still got a feeling of old and new, very present, of like moving on from exes, trying to meet new people, and maybe talking to someone that is actually going through this. This is normally when you communicate with someone and they're like, what happened? And like, oh my God, you know, my ex is cheating on me, or they don't pay any attention to me, and we've split up. And you're like, oh really? Yeah, that happened with my ex too. Like, and you're like, oh, you're single? Like, yeah, I went through the same shit, bruv. You know, fucking that happened and this happened, and they were very controlling and it just didn't work out. And, you know, are you gone back? I was like, no. And then you realize that both of you are single and you're kind of going through this, and then you like, oh, okay. Do you want to be friends, or do you want to go out, or do I talk to you where we're working? The devil. Why is the devil here? 6 of Wands, gaining attention or looking for attention from someone. See, working on it. I say this with confidence and plenty of experience, Scorpio. When a person says to you, look, can we work on this? What they really mean is, can we work on this, of this situation changing? But what I really mean is, I'm hoping that you will change your ways of who you are. You will stop being this. You will start giving me attention. We will stop the arguments. You know, you will stop the drinking and the obsessive behavior. It will stop being toxic, just like that. And we can work on that. But what it really means is we need to work on changing you into something else. No. Temporarily, yes. Full-time, no. Someone could also be going for part-time, full-time work. Like I said, if people try to fix the past, you can't. It's broken. You can't fix that, right? No matter how much you try, you just try again, but you realize you're still trying to change the person I am. Ooh, catfish underneath the deck. Or someone lying. What is the Knight of Cups? Hidden feelings and emotions of 9. A mum and their child. And the son, father and son of child. Maybe ex-husband or whatnot could be here. This can also be someone moving to the part of the hemisphere, or the name Hemet or Brian. But like the sun and the moon together means that we live together. We're here together, father and mother. Or it means we live near, or we need to move near. The sun needs to move near the moon. Can't, because it's opposite. But when it's together in tarot, it means we're together. What else does that mean? Someone secretly still wants to get back together. Still under the illusion. See, the moon is also things that are in the dark, and the sun are things that are in the light. So you've got like a dark and light sort of energy. Some of you may be interested in someone that is, I don't know, I hate putting this, someone that's black and someone that's white, or someone that's mixed race here, or someone that's like Chinese and someone that is British. Mixed race, difference of ethnicity, dark and light. The page of, or someone that's foreign, right? Foreign. Speaks of a foreign language other than yours, not alien. Or Alan, or Abigail, or Anne, or anybody's got A in their name. What is the page of swords? A Pisces. Marriage, commitment, relationship. Someone's definitely looking for a commitment, a relationship, that's for sure. I'm looking for a relationship. You know, this is, are you single? Yes. What are you looking for? Commitment and a relationship. That's what I'm looking for, full time. Right? Here. And this person here is also more than likely looking for that as well. Because these two are looking and talking to one another. And this is the sun and the moon that wants a connection. They may have children as well, or, you know, but they want a connection with the sun and the moon. There's also a father and a mother that are also trying to do their best in getting the children on side with the father and the mother to do things amicably. Like, can I see the kids? Yes, you know. Scorpio this week. I can't make up my mind. I've got ADHD, just like me. ADHD card, present. So someone could have ADHD and they can't make up their mind whether they want a connection with the ex or to move on with someone new. And their feelings and emotions change quite a lot. Because they do. They either feel up for it or they don't. They either want sex or they don't. They're off and then on. That's ADHD. That's dating people with ADHD. They blow hot and cold quite a lot. You know, when you think it's over and you've moved on and you give it some time, they're a different person that comes across as like multiple personality, right? Jekyll and Hyde. 1 minute I really don't feel like it, and then the next minute I actually feel quite good and I want to hook up and meet up and we can go out. And if that is an ex, that winds the ex up. That is possibly you, or you do it to them. But, you know, I've had some time apart. I've had some time to think. I feel a little bit like, you know, I probably want to go out. Do you want to go out? Yes. Do you want a commitment? I don't think so. Maybe. I really don't know. Depends how I feel. Well, that isn't fair. Well, I have ADHD. That's me. Right? Not me personally. Well, I do that, but, you know, people with ADHD. Let's see. Scorpio. Help in the form of a friend. So this could be a friend, someone that you talk to quite a lot about relationship. But it can also mean the potential of swapping from one that is going through all of this shit and, you know, now I don't know what to do because I'm kind of getting over my ex and I'm going through a bad period. They or I have ADHD. We're just about there and we are talking as friends and that's that. Or we're talking as friends and that may blossom into something as long as nobody goes back to their ex and we continue to move forward and it either becomes a friendship or a relationship. Can't tell you that yet. That's what you've got this week. Okay? So thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it, Scorpio, and I will see you soon.